So I guess the $1 million question, or maybe even more than that, is how do you manage bot traffic?
So I mentioned we use our sort of machine learning and human operators as well to try and analyze the traffic as it comes in real time. That's sort of a bit of a secret sauce I won't beat over the head, but I think probably the best place to start is to understand your threat. So if you know you've got a big, say, Black Friday sale, PS5, big popular launch, upcoming rare shoe sale. Some of the bot teams we've identified have been targeting everything from cars to heated toilet seats, Justin Bieber Crocs. Yeah, they are, and quite often they're trying to create artificial supply and demand, and that can be very hard to predict. But if you know something, gym equipment's recently been popular due to the lockdown. So if you've got lockdown items, hand sanitizer, toilet rolls, that's the sort of things that we're selling out or people are worried about. You know that you can guess that these items might be targeted. And then if you start seeing a lot of unusual traffic at an unexpected time, you can probably expect that a lot of it's going to be bots. Similarly, if you're doing a sale, bot operators love sales because they can buy very cheap and then resell later at a higher price, marked up not just from the sale price, but from the original price as well. So they get more profit. So if you're aware of these sort of threats ahead of time, you can take some steps to start saying, well, what do we need to protect them, and understand things that way. Alternatively, if you want to approach things from the other side, if you've seen a lot of unusual traffic, or you've had a sale and marketing has said, hey, through the amount of traffic coming through was much larger than expected, but that didn't correlate into as many sales as we thought, or the number of sales are somewhat suspicious. So you might say, for instance, something we see a lot of, someone comes in and says, hey, we did a great job. We sold all of our stock of any console or something in 3 minutes. And you might think, well, our customer journey is usually 2 minutes, and we limited that to one product per customer. So that's a lot of sales very, very quickly if we're only expecting or allowing, say, 500 people on the website at any one time. Suddenly, the numbers just don't add up. So you can start saying, hey, obviously something was happening, some automated process, something was happening that was accelerating things beyond what we expected. We're probably being targeted. And then you can start reverse engineering that attack from there and use it to inform better decision-making in the future.
Plenty to think about.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, the key thing is being aware, I guess, and then start your planning. Because I think a lot of people, it's new to quite a lot of people. Certainly the variety of the bots that you've covered, and what they're capable of doing, and the speed at which they're developing. It's important and very interesting stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
it's not just.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, it's also not just objects they target. Remember, services, marketing, and so forth is often hit by these sorts of bot attacks as well. It's definitely an area of increased interest by bot operators as well. We're seeing a lot of, particularly following the PlayStation 5, people are getting really interested in this as another source of income. So it's definitely I think it's something we're going to see growing in the near future.
Yeah. Well, it's been really interesting hearing all about it and talking to you. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.